everyone, this is Autumn again. I'm doing laundry again because it seems like that's the only time I can do this. I tell you all the time, it's either this or dance class. And guess what I have later today? Dance class. So I'm probably going to record another video during dance class. Well, today my lesson is going to be on a tidbit of why are we complaining? Okay? Why are we complaining? And the reason why I'm coming at y'all with this video today is because frustratingly enough, I drove all the way to Longview today from where I live in Sims, Texas, which is a pretty good haul, okay? Drove all the way down there to go to the DPS office there because there you can get certified copies of a title of a vehicle that we had just purchased for our son, okay? So I go all the way down there by myself on my day that I should be working from home or, well, really day off, you know, can kind of relax a little bit because it's during a break. And so I'm like, okay, we gonna get this done. I get all the way down there. I know for some of y'all it's probably like, well, that's not very long of a drive at all. No, it's really not. But again, this is why the title of this video is, why are you complaining? I get all the way down there and realize that I'm missing one form. I'm missing one thing. And so I have to turn around and come all the way back. But I was able to stop by an Ellis Pottery on my way out because I passed by one and I said, hey, you know what, while I'm here, I'm going to go to this Ellis Pottery and say, you know, it wasn't a total loss. Like, at least I got to go by there and get a couple of things for the outside of our house, decor-wise, and kind of look at some plants and stuff like that for us because we're trying to fix up our front yard and backyard a little bit. So make it a little nicer around here this springtime and also have a garden. So I was picking up some plant food and things like that as well. Well, the thing is on my way there, I actually had Her Bible app playing and I was listening to the book of Exodus. And in listening to the book of Exodus, I realized that every chapter, it seemed like, the Israelites had something to complain about. Okay? Oh, why did you come here? They're making the work so much harder on us. Oh, why did you get us out of Egypt just so that we can die in the wilderness? Okay, now you've gotten us past the Red Sea, but now we're just going to die from starvation. Oh, we have no clean water. It's all your fault, Moses. We don't have no clean water. Okay, y'all. Literally, the Lord was doing everything. Everything for them. Rain manna down out of the sky. Make fresh water come out of a rock. Give them fresh water by throwing a piece of wood out into the middle of this dirty, tainted water. Moses just picked up the wood, threw it out there. Clean! The Lord was doing all of this, yet every single second, it seemed like. And Moses would have a break. Okay, good. Y'all are good. Y'all, like when you have a couple... When you're watching a few toddlers, you're like, oh, okay. They're all being good. They don't need nothing. For just a second, I'm going to run to the bathroom. Y'all be all right. Run to the bathroom. And then as soon as they walk out of the room, as soon as that adult walks out of the room, all of a sudden, somebody's got an issue. Somebody needs, I need a cup, I needed this, I needed that. That is how these Israelites work. Every time Moses was just okay, y'all are good, okay, I'm gonna go talk to the Lord for a little bit. Y'all wait here, like y'all just wait, like it'll be okay. And then he turns around and suddenly they got something else that they're complaining about. Oh, we're gonna starve, we're gonna die. No, we don't want to directly speak to the Lord because it would probably kill us if we spoke directly to the Lord. And I'm sure Moses probably got to the point because, I mean, y'all, when they left out of Egypt, he was 80. Okay, just think of that for a moment. He was 80. My grandmother is 84. Okay. I have a feeling that Moses' patience was probably running thin. Probably when they came to him after the manna's raining down, after they got the water, all of this, you're not dying. He goes up to the Lord, and then he comes down, and guess what they done made? A golden calf. I bet you the story says that he threw the tablets down and they broke. But I kind of have a feeling that he was just like, what is wrong with y'all? Come on. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? If you're a parent, you totally understand that. Your kids were fine. You just go to make dinner, or you go to do something for 5 minutes for yourself. Just a little peace, a little quiet. Moses was gone just a little longer than they expected. In Exodus 32. So we're going to look at Exodus 32. It says, but when the people saw that Moses tarried longer, he came down from the mountain. The people gathered themselves together against Aaron. They were against Aaron. They were standing up defiantly to Aaron and said to him, make us gods to go before us. For of this Moses, the man that brought us out of the land of Egypt, we know not what is become of him. And Aaron said unto them, pluck off your golden earrings, which are in your ears, of your wives, and of your sons, and of your daughters, and bring them unto me. So they took them out of their ears, and they brought him to Aaron, who received them at their hands, and fashioned it with the gravings tool, and made it into a molten calf. And they said, these be thy gods, O Israel, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Okay, so you got to remember, the Israelites, the whole time they were in Egypt, they were around these other people that had gods that were made. I'm going to use another example. This. Here you go. It's like their God. I know this is my socks. But this is like their God. They would place on a pedestal, and they would bow down before that. Now, I'm going to tell you right now. How can a pair of socks help you? Can't. Who can help you? The good Lord Almighty. The good Lord Almighty, Yahweh, had brought them out of the land of Egypt. And not just brought them out of the land of Egypt and did all the plagues against the Egyptians and killed all the Egyptians in the Red Sea and parted the Red Seas for them to walk through and gave them manna to eat and gave them water to drink and kept them alive in the wilderness for 40 years. All of this that the good Lord did. And the moment that it takes Moses a little longer, the man, he's over 80 years old. It was probably hard for him to go up that mountain and come back down. My dad, before he died, take him a good few minutes just to get out of a chair. And he was only 69 years old when he died. Okay? My grandmother, I love you to death, Mama. I love you so much. But my grandmother does not move around as quickly as I can. Okay? And so I'm looking at this. Moses stayed up there a little longer than he could. Well, first of all, the Lord was giving him all of these instructions. How to build the temple. How to clothe Aaron and his sons. What the people should do. The 10 Commandments themselves. Not to mention, these were big old stone tablets. Moses had to be a strong man to be able to carry them back down the mountain. Carry them back down. And he takes just a little longer than expected. A little longer. Didn't say exactly how long. But it probably wasn't 3 weeks, okay? Like you're probably thinking. No. And suddenly, these people are saying, make us this image so we can worship. Okay. The reason I'm saying this is I was not being the Christian I should have been. I was getting a little frustrated and a little aggravated. I had to drive all the way down there, and that I was not able to get done what I wanted to get done. Okay? And not to mention, also because I did not expect to be doing this today. I did not expect to be doing that today. I was honestly expecting to wake up this morning, get a whole bunch of work done from the house, like from my office, get some work done from the house without any interruptions or anything like that, and be able to go about my business because my daughter is not here today. She is with her father. So I was expecting to get some stuff done before taking her to dance class this evening. Well, I complained a little bit. But I was listening to these people complaining and about how much the Lord had just done for them. Everything. He had done everything. Not just did he get them out of Egypt, he got them out and wealthy and prosperous. They had gold and silver and bronze and sheep and cattle and everything. 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 And yet they still were complaining. They were still complaining because they wanted to set up this image. And worship this image and not give the gratitude and the thankfulness and the praise to the one that got them there. To the good Lord Almighty who got them where they were. Now, I can complain about the fact that I couldn't get done what I need to get done. But the thing is, y'all, is I still have breath in my lungs. I still have a car. I have a car myself. I'm thankful that we were able to find this car for such a good deal. I'm thankful that I was able to get gas in my car today to keep me going. I'm thankful that I have a job where today I was able to go and do this stuff. Okay? I'm so thankful for everything I have. But in that second of just frustration and anger. That's why we need to be slow to anger. Is because a lot of the times what you are complaining about, God already has a plan to have that fixed. It may not be on your time. May not be right then. But he already has a plan to have it fixed. And you complaining is not doing any good. Actually, it's doing harm to you. And if you'll notice in Exodus, those ones that came up to worship the other gods, when Moses came to them and he saw what happened, later he says in verse 21, also Moses said unto Aaron, what did this people unto thee, that thou hast brought so great a sin upon them? Then Aaron answered, let not the wrath of my Lord wax fierce. Thou knowest this people, that they are even set on mischief. They are set on mischief. They are set on anger. They are set on being like this. And they said unto me, make us gods to go before us, for we know not what is become of this Moses, the man that brought us out of the land of Egypt. Again, they keep saying that Moses is the one that brought us out of Egypt. No, Moses was the leader. God was the force. Okay? God was the one that got you out. Moses was just the leader of y'all. And the one that the Lord spoke to. Then I said unto them, ye that have gold, pluck it off. And they brought it to me, and I did cast it into the fire, and therefore came this calf. Moses therefore saw the people were naked. For Aaron had made them naked unto their shame among their enemies. And Moses stood in the gate of the camp and said, who pertaineth to the Lord? let them come to me. And all the sons of Levi gathered themselves together. And then he said unto them, Thus saith the Lord God of Israel, Put every man his sword by his side, go to and fro from the gate to gate, through the host, and slay every man his brother, and every man his companion, and every man his neighbor. So the children of Levi did as Moses had commanded, and there fell of the people the same day about 3,000 men. See, all of their complaining and the making of this calf got them nothing but death in the end. I know a lot of us spend time complaining because of what is going on in our life, what's going on in our current situation. But you don't understand the fact that a lot of this is out of your control. It's outside of your realm of control. See, I'm going to be honest, the more I have tried to take control of anything, the more I realize it's outside of my control and I cannot control it. And the more I try to control it, the more it messes up. The more everything messes up, okay? Because the whole time I'm thinking we're playing checkers, but God's saying, no, we're actually playing chess. So why you got these pieces on the board? This makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. Because I'm sitting here complaining about my current situation, and God's saying, I've got a plan to get you out of this situation. Get down on your knees and pray to me, and I will get you out of it. Wait. Stand still. Listen to me and learn this word of mine. And you will understand that your complaining does nothing. Your complaining does nothing. It does absolutely nothing. And you know why? Because it's not doing anything but hurting you. The more and more you complain about your situation instead of praising God for the situation you're in, praising God through the situation you're in, praising God through any storm that you may be in, see, and that's the whole point, is none of those Israelites would even praise God for getting them out. Because at every waking moment, every corner, every turn, they were waiting to complain. They were waiting to complain, and they were waiting to turn to other gods. How many of y'all are complaining? Complaining day in and day out. And how many of y'all are actually turning to other gods day in and day out? You don't even realize it, but you are increasingly turning to other gods. You know how to tell? That stuff in your life isn't going right. Yeah. Because, see, here's the thing. Every time that they would take their complaint to Moses, and Moses took it before God, guess what? Immediately God answered. Immediately God answered. Immediately God answered. Immediately God answered. In the book of Daniel, I believe it was Daniel chapter 10. Woo! There it is. Flip over to it. Daniel chapter 10, where Daniel fasted for 3 weeks. For 3 weeks he had fasted, and which a lot of y'all may know that as a Daniel fast. I've done it before. See, the thing is that an angel of the Lord came to Daniel. And he said, the first day you prayed, we heard you. It just took this long for me to get here. Because a demonic force was keeping that angel there. But immediately when he prayed, the kingdom of heaven heard him. Immediately when he prayed. So how many times are you complaining and complaining and complaining and complaining? And complaining about your life, and complaining about your finances, and complaining about your marriage to people you probably shouldn't be complaining to them about? Yeah, oh yeah, your girlfriends. Don't complain to them about them. Because you know what? All they are, yes men. Yeah. Oh, I agree. Yeah. No, he's, no, you don't need to be with that person. No, you can do better. You can do this. Yeah, they're yes men. So don't be complaining to them about that stuff. Because see, like these Israelites, they complain one to another. And then they would start getting a lot of people complaining. And then they went to Aaron. Confronted Aaron. And Aaron was like, ooh, hold on. I'm normally not the person y'all complain to. Normally y'all complain to Moses, but Moses isn't here right now, so what am I supposed to do? Instead of taking their complaints or their prayers, as it should have been, to the Lord, they went to a person. See, this is why you don't take your complaints to a person. Instead, if you get down on your knees and you will pray to the good Lord, Lord, I am going through this, Lord. I am going through this struggle right now. I am having so much problem with my finances, Lord. I don't know if I can make it to the end of this week. I don't know if I can make it to the end of this week with this paycheck. I don't know what's going to happen. Anything. Take it to the Lord. Lord, I don't know about my marriage, Lord. Me and my husband, we've been having so many problems. We just can't seem to connect to each other anymore. We can't seem to make things work anymore, Lord. I don't know what I'm going to do, Lord. Our children are this or that. It doesn't matter. Take it to the Lord. Pray about it to the Lord. And guess what? You will see a difference. You will see a difference. The Lord can bless you financially any possible way. You might get finances out of thin air. You don't even know how you got it. And you got it. Okay? Because the Lord will use someone to bless you. Your marriage, you constantly, you're taking it to the Lord. You're praying about it. You're praying and you're fasting and you're praying and you're fasting about it. And then suddenly you wake up one day and it's like you're married to a different person. All those troubles that you were having in your marriage suddenly start getting resolved. And you're starting to look at your spouse as that person that you married in the first place. You're starting to reverence your spouse as that one person that you fell in love with so many years ago. You're starting to see that person again. And it's not because they changed, because they needed to change. No, it's because you started, instead of complaining, you start praying for them. And when you were praying for them, it changed the way your heart felt about them. Same thing with anything else going on in your life. When you start praying about it, praying to the good Lord about it, you will start seeing changes. You will start seeing results. You will start seeing breakthroughs happen. So stop complaining. Stop complaining. And these people, they kept on constantly complaining. And you see what happened? They complained until they got themselves a golden calf. And that golden calf got them nothing but death. Don't watch who you're, first of all, watch who you complain to, if you do complain. Secondly, try not to complain. Try not to complain near as much and pray more. If you've got time to complain, you've got time to pray. Remember that. And it don't matter who's listening to you. You can be sitting there cooking, and your kids running around behind you, and you, Lord Almighty, I don't know what's going on with me and my husband right now, but Lord, please, Lord, help me in this struggle. Help me with this current situation. Help me with this, it doesn't matter. Instead of sitting there talking all this negative stuff about your whatever situation it is, instead of talking about that negative stuff, just sit there and pray about it. You can, if you want, you can say something about it. Like say, Lord, I don't know what I'm going to do about this situation. It is really stressing me out, Lord. And I'm not supposed to be stressing. I know I'm not. I'm supposed to put it in your hands, and I'm not supposed to be worrying about it. But Lord God, I can't seem to help me with this stress, but help me with this situation too. Help me with both. So I know. And watch if it doesn't change your life. Watch if it doesn't change your life. I hope that y'all have a very blessed day and that this word says something to you. I'm going to probably record another video later today while my daughter's in dance class. And y'all are probably all going to start thinking that I only own about 5 shirts because that's about all that's in my videos. But it's only because I only have a very short amount of time to actually record videos. And I just so happen to be wearing the same shirts because I like them. Yep, love and faith. Normal is not coming back. Jesus is. Remember that. Have a good day. Bye.